There's some crazy ideas floating around. There's some crazy reactions still to the election. There's some more reasonable reactions. But first, let's talk about some of the crazy ideas. There's some chatter around people suggesting that Kamala should replace Justice Sotomayor as a Supreme Court justice. Sonia Sotomayor is 70. Like, that's not even that old. Okay.
Yeah.
And they're like, she should retire and make room for somebody younger like Kamala, who's just 10 years younger. And they think that this is going to be helpful.
They're citing her diabetes too, which is also completely absurd. People live with diabetes every single day. So they're like, oh, she's sick and she's old. No, she's not.
Oh my
God. She's neither of the two. she's neither sick nor old. So, you know what I mean? Like the way that Democrats discard people is alarming.
Each other even.
Right. They do it. They did it look at what they did to Biden. Like, that should be a huge red flag to people, the way that they took this guy who has been in their party and pretty loyal to Democrats. I mean, he's just like a staple there, an idiot, but a staple in the Democrat Party for half a century. And they were like, we're done with you. We're going to discard you like trash, like a dog, They did that to him. And now with Sotomayor, they're like, she served her purpose for whatever. And now let's just discard her for these bogus reasons, which is age. And like, you guys, like, they just are so awful with people, which, listen, goes back to they do this with abortion too. Like, people are just, the humanity or the lack thereof is just astounding to me, what they do to people. It's gross.
It is. And they're shameless about it. Here is a CNN panel talking about this very thing.
I hope that Joe Biden makes the next 10 weeks as consequential as he can. I don't care about drawing outside the lines or what Republicans may think about it. This is within your purview. You can actually do it, and you should do it. And, one more thing, John, is you have a hell of a vice president right there who has a legal pedigree to sit on the Supreme Court, and let Republicans go crazy and ape. I'm not even mentioning that option.
You floating? Are you floating? This is 7:39 a.m. on the East Coast. Did Bakari Sellers just float Vice President Kamala Harris as a potential Supreme Court nominee?
Oh my God!
I want to stir up everything. I want people's heads to explode this morning, so we go into the weekend just knowing that the chaos has not ended just yet.
Oh my God! Yeah, they want chaos. Surprise!
What in the he thinks that our heads are going to explode. No, we just think you're dumb. I mean, we just think it's a dumbass idea.
Right.
But I mean, God,
if we didn't want her,
it's such a gotcha. It's such a I'm going to get him with this idea. Calm down, Bakari.
And we didn't want her for president. Why would we want her on the Supreme Court?
Right?
I mean, she has been rejected.
Confirmed.
Yeah, she's been rejected 16 ways to Sunday. Like, dude. Quit trying to make Kamala happen.
Yeah, just try putting her up in front of a confirmation hearing in front of a Republican-led Senate. Good luck with that.
Wouldn't it be funny, though, if she actually was put up in front of Kavanaugh?
Oh, my God.
I mean, like, the justice of that would be kind of, if he had to grill her.
Well, they don't do that, but like, man, that would be so fun.
But you know what I mean? Like, if he was, oh, that's right. He doesn't grill her. But like, if he was there, you know what I mean? Watching like the grilling, and like our side was having to grill her based on her past, or like the lack thereof of her experience, which, I mean, let's see how many cases she's actually tried. Let's see what she's actually done from a legal perspective. I mean, she plagiarized everything that she's ever done. Yeah. I mean, she's a complete phony, but you guys do it. If you want to, it'd be kind of funny to watch that,
And also do get yourself prepared for terrible times. You never know when there's going to be terrible times for terrible reasons. We don't know, but we're ready. We're ready because of ReadyWise. ReadyWise.com. When you go there and you use promo code CHICKS20 at checkout, you will get 20% off your entire purchase. This is just one of the most delicious, yummy pieces of goodness that you can get from ReadyWise. They have amazing soups, but they also have like all of your typical meals that you might think of in an emergency food supply kit. Things like oatmeal, for example, or macaroni and cheese. They have like different kinds of rice meals, and they have these cool like self-heating meal kits where all you need is water, and you can prepare your ReadyWise meal anytime, anywhere without fire. That's amazing to me that you can do that.
It is.
That is the
It
coolest
is.
thing ever. So check them out, ReadyWise.com. Don't forget to use that promo code CHICKS20 at checkout for 20% off of your entire order. Well, a Supreme Court role for her is not the only thing that some Democrats are floating. Here is, I believe this is like one of her campaign co-chairs with a whole new idea for her.
Phenomenal president. He's lived up to so many of the promises he's made. There's one promise left that he could fulfill, being a transitional figure. He could resign the presidency in the next 30 days, make Kamala Harris the president of the United States.
Whoa.
He would absolve her from being able to from having to oversee the January 6th transition, right, of her own defeat. And it would make sure that it would dominate the news at a point where Democrats have to learn drama and transparency and doing things that the public want to see is the time. This is the moment for us to change the entire perspective of how Democrats
this
operate.
has now jumped from an internet meme to a Sunday morning show.
Jamal's out here right now the season of House of Cards.
I thought you were going to say, what about the Supreme Court? That's also out there.
Well, the Supreme Court might happen. I don't know if it will, but I think this is something that's
Yeah, Jill Biden has entered the chat. She's like, nah, biatch. Nah, not gonna happen. He's saying that drama is gonna help them?
Because it'll put them in the news? Dude.
I mean, like the whole Democrat, if drama was going to help you, all of the actors and actresses that you guys have paid millions and millions of dollars to over the past however many years would have helped get Kamala elected. Didn't help you. Drama. Give me a break. I mean, it's just these people are so parasitic.
I know.
That's what they do. They like are parasites on people. And then once they've gotten everything they want out of that person, they discard them. It's so gross.
And you, Bernie,
what do you got?
had an opinion about this. Took you a while to get it out, and you weren't particularly verbose about it. But here is what Bernie says about this whole Supreme Court idea.
Before I let you go, I do want to ask you about the Supreme Court. Some Democrats behind the scenes quietly talking about the possibility, should Justice Sotomayor step down, to allow President Biden to appoint someone who's younger. She's only 70 years old. Is that something that you would support? Do you think she should step down?
No, I don't.
I'm asking you once again to stop talking. Just stop talking.
Stop asking me questions.
I've answered your question. Stop. She was not expecting that answer.
No, he's such a cartoon. I mean,
he is
such a cartoon
caricature of a person. God bless Bernie, the hypocrite. You know, he's such a socialist weirdo, but I appreciated that answer.